enter.
Got it.
5, 4. Hello, guys. This is RGV Rocks, and not only that, this is DD Destiny along with
Rock and Rudy.
All right. So if you guys don't know who we are, RGV Rocks is a radio show and now an online podcast dedicated to local talent, events, and all the wonderful people in the RGV, such as you and I. And today we have a very special guest with us today. We have Jumex Palmas. So say hi.
Hi, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Nice to be here. Thank you all for having me here.
So originally we heard you're actually from Donna here in the Rio Grande Valley. So how does it feel like as a Valley artist, like starting to grow? Because like I saw that you're already starting to grow like on your Instagram, your Facebook, like y todo. And oh my gosh, it's like so cool. Like you have so many like listeners from like everywhere. Because when I was checking your Spotify, it's like 14,000 listens on like your newest like single. Well, actually 13, and then like for other recent singles you have like that listen, and it's pretty cool to have like such a huge audience.
I would say that I never really expected anything like this. I usually just make music in my room. I still do, I engineer my music myself and I mix everything myself, and we just keep working at it, and slowly but surely, the people started following and they started messing with me, and we started just working and working. Thank God, everything came out good.
Now let's talk about like what's going on with you right now. You just released a new music video called Des Vacaciones featuring NFSG Rose. So you want to talk a little bit more about that, because it just dropped on August 15th.
Yeah, I mean that song was about, when you get broken up and you just want to leave your city, for a while, and just drink for a bit with some females you might never ever hear of again, just to have a good time and stuff, to try to forget. And that's kind of what we try to put into the song. In the video we put it out too. I think we got like 2,000 views the first day, and it's all thanks to God. That's how really I got to say about that video. It's doing good. It's doing good numbers.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So like and then not only that, I think it was like earlier that you were playing it like with like the little play like in the back. Okay, so going into your actual last performance, it was in Corpus, right? And you're also eating clams there.
Yeah, I've never been to Corpus before. I've always been in the valley. I've always stayed here. The only time I've gone out of the valley is gone up north to work with my parents. My parents are migrants and everything, so I would go up there, but that would be all I saw. We don't really leave the RGV to travel and have fun.
Yeah,
that was rare, and finally was we got the chance to go to perform over there, and we got the chance to see some legends perform, honestly, and learn a lot in Corpus. Honestly, nice people.
That's cool, because like it's really like hard for people that have stayed in the valley for so long to just go up north, and it's like a whole different like culture aspect. It's freaking like it's so weird, because you're so used to like valley culture. You're like all used to like the tacos, like everybody's like saying hi to each other and stuff like that, and then you like go up north and it's like a different complete world.
Yeah, and
there's no tacos.
Yeah.
No
tacos. And the tortillas aren't homemade, so I know. Yeah. Hey, so I have a question for you. How did you come up with the name DJ or Jumex Palmas?
So Palmas came from when I was in high school. They would call me Palmas because I was in soccer and I had some long hair, and when I was running, it would go like this, and they would call me Palmas, and I hated it, bro. I hated it. And eventually, I started rapping, and I was like, I need to give a name to myself, and everyone already called me Palmas. So I was like, man, well, might as well do it. And the Jumex, I got it because when I was at work, I would always only drink Jumex and stuff.
I was just about to say that, the pear or the nectar, or which one?
I got a couple I like. I like the coconut nectar. That one's go hard. Strawberry banana, mango,
Yeah. So you took Jumex Palmas then. That's good. That's good. How
Yeah,
old are you now?
I'm 20. I just turned 20.
20.
Whoa.
You're
Yeah.
young, so you're getting started here. So you're growing up. So you're one of the newest RGV talents making it, which is good. And
Yeah.
congratulations on that. And then
Thank you.
later, you're gonna become rich and famous. Don't forget about us little people down here, okay?
No, hombre, never, never. Aquí estamos pura raza, shit. I mean, that's the goal, to give back to the community after you win. Because if you don't give back, then what's the point of really getting it?
There you go. There you go. And when is your next coming event or another drop of music?
I have a concert this next weekend actually. I have one. We're actually opening up for Mike Towers, me and YKG at SPI.
Wow.
It's gonna be a nice one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's
And can
gonna
you
be in
tell
two
us
weeks.
like,
In 2 weeks?
No, next week, next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday. Next Saturday. Okay. Cool. And it's gonna be a South Padre Island, you said, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And where's this gonna be at? Clayton's or where?
I think it's Clayton's, yeah.
Clayton's, yeah. Normally that's where it all happens is there at Clayton's. Clayton's a good venue. It's a real good spot too. So
Oh yeah. A lot of people.
so let me ask you something. If you were to make it bigger than what you're already making it right now, because you already got a lot of great views going on Instagram, you said, right, Destiny? And I think you got YouTube videos too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you're starting to hit some good numbers already, and you're just starting off. How do you feel about that? How's that? Has stardom hit you yet, or not yet, or it's
I,
just there waiting?
it's kind of hit me, I've been recognized like 4 times, but it's not to the point where it's like, oh yeah. But honestly, if I made it bigger, I wouldn't really know what to do. I guess it's just, keep on growing until we, you even if you're at the top, you know what I'm saying? Keep on
Oh
growing.
yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, try to keep your feet grounded as much as you can because once you get up there, man, it's very easy to lose your feet. You know what I mean? It's very easy to go the wrong way too. So,
Yeah,
the good thing about it is that as long as you keep a good head on your shoulders and you keep going the way you're doing, you're gonna rock and roll all the way around the world. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
And
cool.
we've seen it. We've seen it happen, right?
yes, we've seen it happen every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else you got for him?
Actually, since you're from the Valley, how was it like growing up, especially like getting into like the rap culture and everything like that?
I think it's actually kind of different, I would say, because me really growing up, I didn't really, there wasn't really rap around me, it
Mhm.
was really corridos and banda and stuff. And I like it, honestly, that's all I listen to. I don't really listen to rap, but growing up around it, and well, my tios really, they're the ones that really implemented that music into my head, because when I was with them, when I was smaller, they had like rap trucks and systems in them, and they would always play like reggaeton and stuff, and I would always keep listening to the music and watch the videos and try to really like understand it, but with
We lost your volume.
Oh, hello. We're having
Jumex.
technical difficulties.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Jumex? Yes? No? Maybe so?
all right, no, my bad, that the AirPods connected.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, all right. No worries, no worries. It's hey, that's why it's live. If it happens, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way it is. Hey, you can't be a star if you don't have a couple blips here and there,
Yeah, a couple AirPods.
There you go. So are you married with children or just got a bunch of baby mamas running all over the place?
No, sir. None of the above. Thank
There you
God.
go. There you go. Good. Are you the only child, or you got brothers, sisters, any other
I got
siblings?
I got little brothers, and I got a little brother and I got a little sister. I'm the oldest.
There you go. There you go.
Tell
So
my
if
mom.
anything, the influencing you're gonna be doing is gonna be to them straight too. So
Yeah.
got to make sure we keep it good for them because
Yeah.
that's the future there. Just like right now, you're the future in the music industry that's happening right now. And I do see and I understand that your talent's kind of a little bit different than a lot of people out there and everything, which is a good thing. So just as long as you just keep up the good work that you're doing now, and then later on it'll be greater. And then with God's blessings, man, you're gonna be up there on top. There are gonna be people opening up for you. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
and here comes everybody. Put your hands together for Jumex Palmas. Sure. You know, I'm thinking right now you already got a bunch of people. Are they all running up to you already asking for autographs and everything?
Yeah, actually, pictures, sometimes autographs and CDs,
Are
but
you
some
charging for those? $5 a picture, $2 an autograph?
no,
Well,
sir.
then how you expect to get rich?
Oh,
Nah, I'll get rich off the plays. Off
Nah,
the
nah, nah.
plays.
You're fine. You're fine. You're doing good then. I mean, as long as you keep it humble like that, that's what really matters. You know, that's what people
Yeah.
see. And you being from the valley, and all of us, you know that the valley people, if they don't like you, they ain't going to show up to none of your shows.
Oh
And
yeah.
so far they like you. They're liking you real good. You know.
Yeah, man, it's all them, it's not me, it's them, the ones listening to me. So to me, I feel like I owe it all to them, that's why every time someone notices me, like, oh, they recognize me, they want a picture, bro. Yes, bro. Like, I'll take it
Yeah.
with my phone and I'll pass it to you. You know what I mean?
There
Because
you go.
I
What
love,
you go? What you should also do is when you're on stage, is do a selfie, turning the phone over, to you with the people behind you. That seems to be the latest thing going on nowadays. So you do something like that. That'd be cool.
I'll do that this Saturday at the Mike Tower show for sure.
Do it. When you do that and everything like that, and then post it so everybody can see. It says, "Hey, Rocket Rudy told me to do this," and we did it for RGV Rocks, right, Destiny?
heck yeah. But
Heck yeah.
going back to the question like of your influence with like music, how we know how you got into music, but how did you get into rap?
I got into rap. Honestly, I got into rap from my uncles again. They would listen to a lot of Wisin y Yandel and reggaeton. And pues I feel like rap is kind of like the Spanish reggaeton, in a
Uh,
way. When I was growing up, I feel like it was kind of, it's the same thing. It's just in English. And my uncles had like sometimes they didn't really listen to too much hip hop, but I remember I had this Little Wayne, the Carter 3, I think it was.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
CD. Yeah, Little Tunchi.
Yeah.
And I started listening to it. I started studying how he said it. When I was a kid, I would like to sing along with him, and when he would rap fast, I'd rap fast too, and it just it started like that, and it grew to a love.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So what
And
else you got to tell, Destiny?
Actually, you mentioned how actually I looked of this on your bio, how you mentioned you were like in a tragic accident. Do you want to talk about that?
oh yeah, it was about like a year and 2 months ago. Because my original plan, because I've done music since high school, honestly, and
Mhm.
I've always loved it, but sometimes reality hits and you have to go work. So I was always working. I was up north, and down here. I eventually ended up getting fired because I got off at the job site without a safety vest and without my glasses. So the safety saw me and he's like, "Nope, you gotta go." And I was like, "Man, I guess." So I ended up going to college, and when I was in college, one day on the way back, my truck overheated and I was checking the fans. And when I checked the fans, I put my hand in there, and but by the time I knew it, I felt like something got my hand. I pulled it out, and this finger was already missing, and this one was cut in half, and this one was cut into it, and this one too. And I was like, what the like what? Like first of all, I couldn't believe it because I was like, why is this happening to me? And I was in college to be an electrician and stuff. So I just felt like I was like, what am I gonna do now?
Mhm.
That was what I thought it was my future and stuff. So after like 2 months going through that, and being at the house every day, trying to heal up, being bored, I got back into music and I started making music again. And that's when I decided to make music videos. And I made one of my first music videos, Sigo Siendo Yo, and never looked back from there. That video, I think right now it's at like 70, 78, 70, 79 or 81,000.
There you go.
Wow,
There you
And
go.
it's just
Well, keep
crazy.
up the good work on there. Like
that's good.
and a lot of your music is down to earth home music, and it's experiences that you've gone through. Is that what it is?
Yes, sir. That song She Was Siendo Yo it was really about how when I was working, I would always get judged, because people tend to judge when you have bad habits and stuff. So I made a song about it, and I guess other people really related to it, and it
There
took
you
off.
go. Yeah, of course. Especially if you're driving, your car breaks down, you feel you want to stick your hand in the radiator after it's hot and everything like that, and all of a sudden, look what happens. Well, then, yeah, there's a lot of us that way, but
Yeah,
I mean, I still got all my fingers, thank God for that, and stuff. But
yeah, yeah.
But hey, that made you like think about like what you wanted to do like later in the future. And it made you really, really think about it. Cause usually and this happens to like everyone that's had like some sort of trauma and they want to gain from that experience and they want to like, push into like I guess themselves into like this therapeutic moment where they're like realizing what they want to do in life. And
Yeah,
it's kind of like you had that little epiphany in your head. You're like, I need to do this.
yeah.
So going into that, how did your friends and family take it that you wanted to do music?
My family, honestly, like it's weird. It's kind of weird, like what we have, because they don't pressure my mom and my dad. They don't pressure me into getting a job and stuff, but they don't really be like, oh, mijo, oh, that's a nice music video and this and that,
Mhm.
So, but I love my parents to death. I know that they support me, because if they didn't, they would have made my ass get a job or something. And my friends, my friends, I love my friends so much. I mean, I couldn't believe people could be this nice until this started happening. Like my friends went all the way to Corpus to go see me. Like what?
That's cool. That's
And
cool.
yeah, it's
And
really
then,
been
and
my
then
friends.
the higher you get, the more friends you're gonna get, whether you like it or not. Trust me.
Yeah.
Then the groupies are gonna be hanging around. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you're one of those pedal high or if you're regular. So, but you never know. But you're gonna get groupies left and right. Trust me.
Nah, it's already happening.
There it is. There it is. You
Yeah, but,
see.
man.
it?
Yeah.
Destiny.
So how what's it called? Going into like the music experience and then you writing, have you ever had like I guess writer's block or anything like that? Or have you ever like been just stuck on some lyrics that you haven't I guess wrote in the rest of the song to?
Yeah, I was like that not even like 3 days ago,
Oh
and
really?
yeah, I was like that for like 2 weeks actually, and for those 2 weeks I didn't make music. But what I did do is I started writing scripts for my music videos, started shooting music videos. I had to do something, even though like if I can't focus and sit down and write a song, I have to focus and sit down and write a music video script, because you gotta do it, man. You're gonna have to do it eventually. Might as well do it right now. And if you're not working on anything else, find something to finish.
Mhm. And how did it like I guess how did you feel during like when COVID hit? Did it like affect you at all?
Nah, I think COVID it really helped me out, to be honest, because apart from unemployment, apart from unemployment, but honestly, unemployment is the reason I ever paid for my music videos, because I didn't have money, I wasn't working, so unemployment paid for my music videos. And COVID didn't really affect me. I feel like if anything, it made everything better for me, because there wasn't that much pressure. Like when COVID hit, people were bored. So for me to come out, like really when COVID hit was when I really like put my music out like that. So I feel like that's why a lot more people also watched it, because they're like, oh, because I'm bored, COVID, I watch it and stuff. So thank God for COVID. I haven't gotten it.
Well, we don't thank God for COVID. Okay, that's rule number one. There, we don't thank God for that, but you can thank God for giving you the talent that you
Opportunity.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the opportunity to sit down and not go to work and collect unemployment and do your music vids that's helping you out. But that is a good sign, because of COVID, like you said, it's what helped you get out there more and everything. And but otherwise than that, everybody in your family's good. Nobody's sick. Nothing like that.
Yeah, man. Everyone in my family is good. I try to tell everyone to eat their fruits every day. A little banana, an apple, an orange. At least three of them. So you keep your immune system healthy. And our family, thank God, we keep it green, and we're all good, man. Thank God, Jesus is great.
Mm-hmm.
And
Great.
I noticed that you also had your own record label that you made yourself called Salsa Music. Do you want to tell us like a little bit more about that and also how it like became what it is now?
It's crazy actually with salsa music because you know what it means is really like it's really like, you know, with salsa it's hot, you know, like and that's what I feel like my music is, you know. It's yeah, so, you know what I'm saying, got you spiced up and stuff. and and well, that music brand, I don't know how it got like this big, but I feel like it's thanks to a tag I have a tag in my songs that a friend I used to have, his girl recorded it, and it says salsa music. And now everyone, when they hear that tag, they know that I'm about to, you know, start rapping.
Yeah, I also noticed like your little what's it called slogan where it's like hata coche music.
Yeah, hata Kachi. Yeah, it's actually a little parody on the Hot Girl Summer.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's my take on it. You know, I hear girls, all the hot girls and stuff. Wow, it's a hot
Yeah.
taquache. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh.
There you go. So next weekend you're going to be in South Padre Island.
Yes, sir.
You're going
Yeah.
to be performing live and in living color and SPI. So hopefully at Clayton's. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Right.
Have you also
Cool.
performed like anywhere else like besides I guess Corpus like a couple weeks ago?
I usually perform, you know, like Brownsville usually books me a lot because in Brownsville a lot of people actually like my music, or like when I go, if the club's full, you know, like a lot of people will know already like what's up with my music, and so they sing along and stuff. Like Brownsville was the first ever city where I stopped singing my song and they continued singing it themselves. So I love Brownsville, man. I love
Wasn't
coming
that
in.
a great feeling?
It was amazing.
It was, huh?
I've never felt that in my life, and it was absolutely crazy, you know. I never,
Yo, pretty soon you might be the next Freddie Mercury. You know what I mean? You'll be up there on stage and performing, having everybody sing with you and stuff. Awesomely, you know. You're
yeah,
already doing it now. You know, it's just later on. It's good. The venues, like I said, with God's blessings, bro. Later on, your venues are going to get bigger. People, there's going to be a bigger crowd and everything.
yes, sir. God is the one. God is the one helping me out. If it wasn't for Him, and none of this would be possible too.
The
Yeah.
other question I have before, because we have I think a couple minutes before we end the show.
There you go.
What's it called? What advice do you have for like people that want to get into like rap or even just become their own artists?
Okay, so my advice to you is don't wait on no one. You don't need anyone else to build your brand. You need to, uh, even if like, cause I get it a lot, you know, like oh, how do I start on music? You know, go on YouTube, bro. Like how to record for beginners, and that's how it is, man. If you really want it, you'll find a way. Even if you say, oh, it doesn't sound good, it doesn't sound good, bro. Keep trying until yeah. That's what I did, man. I learned off of YouTube. I learned by myself in my room. Honest to God, you know, like when I was making rap music in middle school, I think it was, I didn't even know there was any more rappers in the valley. I thought it was only me trying to, you know, rap in the
Yeah.
valley. And I was
Then
so
all of a sudden
wrong.
they came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's what I would say, man. Trust yourself, trust your gut more than anything, you know, honestly, and go do it, bro. Don't be scared, bro. People are always gonna judge you, whether, you know, it doesn't matter what you do. People will always judge, and it's always good to just do what you like to do.
Well, as long as you do what you like to do and it's successful for you, then keep doing it. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? It's like you said, don't ever give up. You know, some
Never.
people will tell you, man, you ain't no good, you're worthless. Go with that. Thank you. I'll take it. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes you stronger. That's what makes you better. And
Yes,
believe
sir.
you me, I've heard a lot of people tell me a lot of things, and I just look at them and say thank you. Because of that, look where I'm at now.
Yes, sir.
You
You're a
know?
big person.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's Destiny, being Destiny, I've known Destiny before she was even born. And put it to you that way.
Oh.
That's how far
Yeah.
back we go. And then, you know, when she came to the world and everything like that, then she's growing up and everything. Look at her now. Now she's doing an awesome 2 radio shows, and here we are. And we're just gonna be taking the radio business by storm. Now we're doing podcasts. I missed the studio, but that's okay. We're just gonna have to make our own studio again. So we can go hang out.
What do you have any plugins you want to like say really quick, so that way anybody that's listening or even like your fans can gain like your music, like where to follow you at?
Oh yeah, everything Jumex Palmas, on Instagram Jumex Palmas, on YouTube Jumex Palmas, on Snapchat Jumex Palmas, on Facebook Jumex Palmas, on literally everything. My website is purasalsamusic.com with the C with a K instead. Music with the K. I like to say shout out to everyone that's listening to me and supporting. None of this would be possible without y'all. And I want to say a big thank you to Connie and Joe, man, for helping me put this up. And literally thank you to everyone that's here. Like it wouldn't be possible without y'all. And thank everyone for listening. Big shout out to Rock and Rudy.
Oh, gee, thanks.
And Destiny for having me on the show. It's really been an honor, man. It was really a great time talking to you guys.
But this ain't going to be the last time. It's not going to be the last time because you're going to get bigger and then we're going to put you back on the show again, okay?
I would love to.
And then once you start winning those Grammy Awards and stuff, yeah, we're going to get you on there again. Don't worry about it. We're going to follow you all the way to stardom.
Man, I appreciate that. And I'd love to be on the show again, man. For real, I really appreciate y'all.
No worries. We'll get you back. Now that we've got you, we know how to get a hold of you, Well, at least I know how to get a hold of, the person who helped you out.
Contact my manager.
There you go. I know her personally.
Yes, sir.
That's another one I've known since before she was born.
Oh, neta.
Well, that's my first niece. Yes.
If you guys want to check out who we are, what we do, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. RGV Rocks, and Twitter is Rocks RGV. Once again, Facebook, Instagram is just RGV Rocks, and Twitter is Rocks RGV. Thank you so much, Jumex, for joining us here today, and thank you, Rudy, for being my host.
Thank you, guys.
Of course. We'll do it again soon, okay?
I especially want to remind everyone, thank you for listening to our humble little show. We'll be here next time on RGV Rocks. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.